Okay, how we can make that GUI part and how we can design for the application which is visible to you. We have made calculator, we have made more other things. Yeah, we will not discuss everything over here, but yeah, I can tell you after this class, I will tell you the whole thing, how you can deal with that, and we provided video also. You can check out over
O-
there.
Okay.
Okay, let's start for a today class. I think we have completed. Yeah, we have completed many things like list, tuple, set, dictionary, but we have didn't define the dictionary and the set. So let's start with the topic. Can anyone tell me what is tuple and what is list? Praviti, Ajit, both of you tell me that what is this tuple which we have already told you. Guys, am I audible, guys? So can anyone tell me what is list and tuple? Adit?
Amit, I just know two differences between list and tuple. That is, like the list has no limitation and it is heterogeneous, whereas the tuple has certain limitations and it is homogeneous because it comes under certain similarity of array, something like that, like different property used in different types of functions.
Actually, you're right, but when it's come to list and tuple, both are heterogeneous. But some
Okay,
function is not there in the tuple, like addition, subtraction. Like in dynamic property, you cannot change any data. You can fix the position, you can fix the like size, but you didn't change the whole thing. Like in the particular time, if you are adding some data, if you want to add delete some data, you didn't do that thing in the tuple. But yeah, when it's come to a list, you can append, you can delete, you can remove, you can also fix the position and remove with the position as you want. Okay, I have already told you the different functions which we have used in list and other. uh, Khalid, can you mute yourself?
Hello, hello,
Yeah, Khalid.
hello, and it is only for a single variable and single right,
What?
and it use only for the single variable,
Which one?
right? A tuple,
No, actually not like that.
single line.
No, no, no. Actually, tuple, we symbolize tuple is in the round bracket.
Yeah,
And for the list we define that in the brackets, like the square bracket. So difference between this one is that you would not you would not you would not add, subtract, multiply, divide. You cannot add this type of function, insert function. You can use insert function, you cannot use delete function, you cannot use a remove function. Okay, this one. You cannot. Okay, but in this one, you can. You can add single data, multiple data also. Okay.
Actually, I'm saying that one, the single data, single. Actually, sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah, actually, you can add it, both of that, this
yeah.
property.
By adding. Yeah.
Okay, I
Sorry.
didn't get that your point. Okay,
Okay.
sorry for
Sorry.
that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Not worse.
So, come to point of view. Now we will study about set, and continue with this. We will discuss about a dictionary. So, can anyone tell me what is set in math?
Can you please repeat again?
Yeah, actually, can you right now we will like study about the sets. So, can you tell me about that? What is set? SET. Set. Guys, what is set in math? Can anyone tell me? Ajit, Jagati, Khali. Anyone of
Hello.
you can? Yeah,
Hello.
yeah.
Type of numeric or extra. What is to say? Alphanumeric character or numeric set of things, right?
Okay.
Number, either number or the string or the
Okay.
number set, string set, like this
Oh,
maybe,
yeah. That's right.
as per mathematical term. Okay,
Yeah, that's a good example.
is
So
it?
same over here. Yeah, same over here.
Yeah.
So in this one, set is also work like that. It is a collection of a well-defined, complete, a homogeneous set of instruction. Like when we say that, if you are inserting number, that means you have a collection of bundle of number which have well-defined shape and size. That means you have a well-defined number, like how much number you have in the collection of that set. You can manage according to that. So what is the difference between a set and what is the list and tuple? So moving forward towards that, first we define how we define set in the Python. Let's take one example. I have take r as a variable, and yeah, and r is equal to, and I'm using curly bracket that define a set. So let's check which type is this. Okay, so after running this code, yeah, he was giving you a dictionary. Why he was giving you a dictionary? Okay, so when you are moving forward to the point of view, set is also like a dictionary, but a dictionary has defined some keywords. Let me give you one example. Right now, it will show you a set. It will not show you a dictionary because you are defining a single variable without any key. Okay, yeah. Check out this, guys. It's defining your set because if you are when you are not passing a data, it will act as a dictionary because dictionary is a higher class for the set. When you are passing a what is the phrase I have told you? Well defined collection of things, a number, a string, a variable, but having a well defined set. Okay, so in this one, we have said the set is a mutable things. We can change the data according to the condition in the dynamic way. Suppose, let's take example, I want to append some few data over here. So I can add, but wait a minute. What is the difference, basic difference between a list and tuple? If the same thing gonna happen with the tuple and the list and this set, so why will we introduce set? Normal example, I will tell you that I have said that there is some property which extract from the set for the dictionary. What is that property? You have insert only a limited number of data. Like, but why I'm saying that limited number of data? For example, if I am inserting 1, 2, 3, and then again I will put 1. When you run this code, it will automatically remove one over there. Let's try this one, and you will get the whole data. Yeah. So print r, yeah, on the code. Yeah, got it. Actually, I have inserted four number 1231, but I'm printing, so I will get only 123. Why I didn't get one? Because set is some limitations and some properties which say that you didn't insert that thing which already in the set. Because if you are mapping some data one on one, at the same point you have a same image for same thing, that's a define a that give you a wrong impact. In the dictionary you have a one key and one value. So set is also like that. That point of view, this set is a collection of a key which have a unique identity. You cannot insert same character, you cannot add same character in the set. Set is different from tuple and list like that, because if we arrange, let's take one example for the s is equal to this one. I'm inserting 1 2 and again 3, and again when I'm inserting, and now I'm printing s, it will show me a whole data because it is defining a list, and list have a functionality to give the whole data without, yeah, what we say, that without checking that there's a repetition or not. See this one. First is set, which remove the duplicacy. Okay, but in the list, you didn't get this one, this person property. Same as tuple. If I am defining a tuple, tuple is also like this. Okay, I forgot about to print the data. Print the data, and over here, I will print tuple. Okay, so got this. The same whole data is printing. The repetition also showing in the tuple and the list, but it didn't show in the set. We got this property, guys.
Hello. Yes. There is no duplicate data in the set, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
So this is a difference, a major difference between a set, a list, and tuple. But set is similar to list because you can append, you can add, you can set the data according to you want. Okay, we have some functions for the set also. Let's take a one function, a length function, which define the length of your whole data. Like for example, over here, the length of set is according to this is 4. For the index value is 3, but it will show you only 2, only 3. Let me take away. Yeah, it's showing you 3, but the length is 4. 1 2 3
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a function which define the whole length. You can count, and tuple also you have this thing in the same similar to the list also. Okay, so let's come to the point how you can like yeah, main point of view also is also here, that like how you can point out the value. You didn't arrange the value. Let's take for example, like in the list we append the data. Can we append the data over here? Let's append the data. Why can we append? Because I think okay, sat is didn't append the data. Why is not appending? I have one question arise from my side, that why it's giving me error, why it's not appending the data. Because if you are thinking that normally the immutable things append the data in this in his own body. Mutable things, I think if we study about the mutable things at the same time, we got the point when we are dealing with this. But why we are why we are saying that this is giving me error? Why is this not appending the data? What's problem going on? Can anyone tell me? Guys,
Sorry.
oh, you didn't get, okay. So, uh, let me open data which we have inserted in the website. Kai, did you have did you get the document?
Yes, I got. Thank you.
Yeah,
But I
okay.
can't read it yet. Thank you.
Over here, we got the file, and it's file one. We have not even added more. Yeah, let's read this one note. Find out in the set. So yeah, okay. So if you are getting this one, as is it visible?
Yes, now visible.
Yes.
Now visible. Thank you.
Yeah. This is a frozen set. So set have two properties. What they are showing? If you use a frozen set, let's copy this one. Let's define the frozen set. Let's define the frozen set. I is the frozen set. Okay. Frozen set. I define R is a frozen set. That means it will work as immutable. It's no, normally it's like a tuple which do not enter the data. Add insert a data. That's mean set have two properties. They work as immutable. They as work as a mutable also. So when you are writing a set, when you're defining a set, that time it's a mutable thing. But when you will use a frozen set changes the whole body of set and convert it into an immutable, which means that you didn't change. You did if you define the length 10, that means you didn't change the length. If you change the length, it will show you error. You cannot insert, you cannot delete any data. Have you got this one, guys?
Please,
Yes, got it.
Yeah,
can you repeat it again, please,
yeah, yeah. Not a big issue.
for a short run?
Insert and you choose in the index value of 0. I think it will give me a error. Okay. Set update doesn't support item assignment. Okay. Why it's not supporting your assignment data? Actually, I'm telling you that when I converted the set having two property in the data types, we have standard data types in which we have two type of data type. I think if you know about that, if you uh, early know about that, you have we have two type of data types. First is what do you say that let me open the PPT and you will PowerPoint and you will get easily what I'm telling you. Okay. Is it visible to everyone?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
No, fine.
So actually, we have defined with that. Yeah. In this graph, standard data having two types. First is immutable. Okay. First is immutable. Second is mutable, and set is belonging to mutable one. Okay. But I'm saying that if you use frozen set, if you write like r is equal to this set, this is a set, this is right now belonging to mutable data type. But when you are using a frozen set, that means you will give a limitation to the set which is already in the mutable thing, and you are converting the whole data into a like immutable. Okay, this one, when you use the frozen set, you're defining that set is some restriction. But when you directly made us any normal set, that means you are dealing with a mutable data. Have you got this one?
Yes, and hello.
Yeah.
Yes, and what purpose do you use this one to
Okay.
convert the data type? Say,
What?
to convert data type only. Why we use
No,
this
actually,
thing?
yeah. I will give you an example.
Okay, sure.
Where the set is working. So think about that in one area, you have 30 students. Okay. So in 30 students, when you're counting and taking attendance, everyone say only one time yes, not more than that. Okay. So when you are dealing with that, if one student said two time years, then faculty or that person which is counting the students of that members, that's count only one time. So the same property is coming for a set, is it,
Yes,
Khalil? Yeah.
yes, yes,
So
yes.
when the same property is converting over there,
But your screen is freezing.
no, actually I'm telling you that.
Oh,
Wait a
sure,
minute.
sure. Okay.
So this is property of set, and think about it. I have said that only 30 members come in that particular area. So if Khalid is a 29th number person in that area, Khalid, okay, I remove you and I will put it Jagriti, okay. So the number of
Okay.
count is same.
Yeah.
Person have a unique identity. At that point, that set belongs to mutable, okay.
Append. This is from by the append, right?
Not appending data, but yeah, you can add it data. Like you
Add
add
removal.
a
Okay.
different set in the set.
Okay. Well.
Okay, but
Yes.
when say that when you tell that you are belonging to a particular association, and that particular association is counting their own people, that time comes frozen set, because you cannot remove Khalil from 29 position and you do not converted the outside person Jagriti into that point, because Jagriti have a different identity for different company association, and you have a particular identity for this same association. That time it gave you chaos in the set, so you use a frozen set to complete the whole foundation.
Okay.
Shall I give you more example? You got
Better,
this one.
better. Just one little answer for yes, please.
Okay.
If there is a written text, yes, by the program, by the Python.
By the Python you need it.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm saying
Okay.
using Python. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's take one example for the particular set. Okay. Okay. Kyle, can you tell me that set is a ordered pair or unordered pair?
Sorry.
Set is a ordered pair or unordered pair?
Another pair, I think.
Okay, you have said that set is an ordered pair.
Oh, sorry. Order.
This is unordered pair. Okay. So let's take one example. When you are converting this thing, we can use a add function. Like take one example for the add function. Okay. So in this one, I am using a add function. Before that, you converting the R into a frozen set, I am inserting a data R dot add. Okay. This is 5. Okay, Khalil.
Yeah.
And I've run the code. And now, yeah, check out this, guys. Uh, I have entered the data 5. It was
Mhm.
counting 4,
Yes.
but didn't print the value. Where is that? Wait a minute. Let me print, not printing a length. Let me print R. So it will give you a more output. Clear output. Okay. So I have inserted a data because over here when I am adding the data using add function, right now this set is belong to mutable. But when I am converting this thing in the frozen set, and I will use r dot add, okay, add to add at 9.
Difference number. Okay.
Not this type
Yes.
of number.
Yes. Correct. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Nine
That's
is.
inserting a data.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
but think about that. If the data is right now, is mutable thing, its property is
Mutable.
mutable one.
Yes. Uneditable.
Okay, so this belong to this one. Let's me convert it the whole data into frozen set. Okay, and then
Yes. Yes.
tell you,
Add.
yeah. So then that time I will add the data and tell you the whole things, what is belonging, what data is belonging to this one or not. Okay, so yeah. So let's take this one, and I am converting this thing into t is equal to, I take one variable and I have used frozen set and give the value r. Okay, which set I am converting? This set I am converting. Okay,
To T. Okay.
yeah. So I am converting this one, and right now I am giving the variable. I will insert the whole data in one variable, and
Yeah.
right now removing the data t dot add and insert 9. After running the code, it will give me an
The
error.
print T is yeah print T, I think, right?
T dot add is there now, because
Yeah. Yeah.
I am inserting the data. I am converting the frozen set. I am converting a
Mm.
set and saving
Yeah.
one variable.
T.
And right now this T set is a frozen set.
Yes.
Okay, and I am
Yes.
adding T dot add. I'm using the addition function. I'm
Yeah.
adding the
Yeah.
data. So it's
Yeah.
showing me an error.
Yeah.
T dot add tuple which does not insert a data.
I
Which
see.
do not insert a data. Okay, frozen set doesn't have add function. That's mean right now this type of t set is converted into a immutable.
Yes.
Okay, have you got this one up right now,
Yes. 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 Yes.
guys? If you have if anyone have any problem this regarding this, you can ask right now, guys. Are you getting this one, Ajit?
Yes.
Okay, so come to the another one. We have completed the set properties. Okay, let's come to dictionary, guys. Can anyone tell me what is dictionary? Guys,
I guess dictionary is a collection of words where each and every word has their meanings consisting with it. Like in general English.
yeah, okay. Khalil. Okay, guys, I think more over here. You already know about that.
Is this the keyword, right?
What?
The keyword. Keyword. Dictionary is key.
Yeah, this is a
Reserve keyword.
keyword. This is a
Reserve keyword.
keyword. Yeah, this is a reserved keyword. But what do you mean a dictionary? You have a collection of data having a not different value, a one key having a one value which is different from others. That is the collection of a dictionary. Okay. So guys, you have known about the remove function, you have known about the pop, you have known about the delete. The same function is gonna come under this one. And set is used. They didn't use append function. They directly use add function. Okay. So let's remove this one, and now r is equal to curly bracket. Guys, what is this? Can anyone tell me? Right now, r, what is r?
R is a variable.
Which type of variable? What it's defining? If I am writing r, that means it's a variable, but I am defining the whole property.
It defines the set.
I define the set.
Dictionary
Or
variable? Is
yeah,
it dictionary variable?
yeah, this is
Hello?
dictionary variable.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
If I am not inserting any data in it and I'm directly giving the brackets, that means it is a dictionary.
Yes, starting.
Why
Just
it's a
starting.
dictionary? Because the,
Second bracket.
that when yeah
Let's.
when you're checking the data, okay, right there when you're checking the variable, you have a class. So set is a subclass of a dictionary. It will
Okay.
give you a upper class, a parent class. If I am inserting one, that time it converted into set because you have a value. Because what dictionary means, the dictionary having one key and one value. Right now I am defining a one variable only, which is normally a number. Okay, okay, have you got this one, Agati?
Yes, I got it.
See this one. But if I remove this one, it will define you a dictionary. Okay, so basically dictionary having a key and one value. Got this one? This is a dictionary. So let's take
Single.
one
Single.
example. One, use
Single.
this
Single.
symbol and put it this data. Type is dictionary, and right now I will print the data. That's mean one is a key, and the value of one is two. So how I can access the data, because they have a two value in one particular set. If I am passing the another data, same time I will what I will use a two and pass the data Amit paradox. Okay. So right now it will print a two different identity but having a four in data over here in the set, which means first defining your key, second defining your value, and again the another set same two is defining a key and the Amit is defining a value. So how I get the data, how I take the data from there by using dot one. Dot one, that means dot what I will use, which value I want from there, I will write that specific value which is defining in that same content. Okay, so let's come. Let me check if there's anything. Indexing of that data, you can insert also. You are getting the data like let's take one example. Mm, exactly printing the data are and defining me a data. Let's continue with this index. It will work or not. Let me check. Guys, can you say? Can you tell me it's giving you error or it will give you? It will show you data. What it will give you? Guys,
No, no, I didn't.
okay, you did it. What about you, Jagiti?
I also didn't get it.
Okay. So it will give you a data. Now you will got this one or not? Have you got this one,
Yes.
Khalil? I am passing the key. Instead of indexing, I am passing the key. I will change. I will write Amit. I will put it Amit over here, and in the value of Amit, what I will get? I will get paradox. Have you got this one,
Yeah,
Khalil?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Instead of one, there is a yes.
Yeah.
Amit
Instead of one, instead of indexing in the list and in the
indexing.
tuple, you will
Yes.
use the particular key to define the same value. Okay, where it will use when you are
Yeah.
defining some data of a particular situation, a particular one. That time you will use this one. You didn't use tuple and set and list. Why? Because it will change according to time, that in the dictionary the particular key having a particular value which you have defined already before that. You didn't replace that one. Okay, you can change, but you didn't replace that one. Let's take one how you can sift the data. Okay, so R is equal to which one I will replace. I want to replace 2. Okay, instead of Amit I will put, okay,
Yes.
when I am writing this one, it will convert it a data. Have you seen this one?
Yes.
The value
Yes.
of
Yes.
2 right now is
Change.
3 minutes. Yeah,
Jagu.
yeah. So have you got this one?
So we
Yes.
use there the third bracket. Why for the numeric one,
What?
and that R after before R there is
Yeah,
a third bracket start and close. There is two, right?
yeah.
So
2 is a key. You see
yes, two
this?
is
2
the
is a
key,
key.
and
Yeah,
the parenthesis or the third bracket opening and closing
yeah. That's
for
mean
the
that's a value.
value. I see. That's value, right? If the character there is the first bracket parenthesis, right?
Yeah.
If the character like Amit there, is it?
Uh, what? If you
If the
put Amit over here,
yeah,
it will change the value of Amit. The
paradox,
value of
two
Amit.
paradox,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But third bracket is there, okay?
What third variable? I didn't get.
Uh,
No.
I see
Okay, let's. You are
yes,
saying that I
yes,
remove
yes,
this one, or I will change the third one. I will put one more new.
and another one, okay, sure.
Okay, okay. So I can value out. Let me remove this one. Okay, I will put 3
Not
and
numeric, just a alphabet, a character, okay, not three, okay, just Amit or other thing.
okay, Amit.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
you want what value over here? A numerical
X Y Z
value? Anyone?
X, yeah, anyone.
X, Y, Z. So it will replace the value of parrot. Oh, Amit. Amit is a key. Amit is the indexing key. And
Yeah,
the
yeah,
paradox is the answer. Right now it's XYZ. It's not
yeah,
writing a
yeah.
paradox.
I
XYZ.
see. I see. But actually, my question was, yeah, yeah, now clear. Okay, okay. There is no difference between the numeric and the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
text,
Yeah. You
and
didn't.
parenthesis will be there. Okay,
Yeah.
this is the syntax
But
actually,
but but
right?
but 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 wait a minute. When you will deal with string, you will use single dot.
Where?
When entering a data in the dictionary, when you are giving the value, when you are defining a key, when you're defining something, and in string
Yeah.
format, you will be use a normal dot, a single dot, a double dot. Oh,
Oh, I
sorry.
see. There's oh, I see. Single order, right?
Yeah.
Single quote
So
actually.
yeah. So let's change out this one, and I want to replace this gesture with what it is showing. It is showing you error.
Error, yeah. Double,
Why it
maybe,
is
yeah.
showing you error? Why
Double
you is
dot, double dot or no dot.
no, not at all. Let me remove this one and let's run this code. Okay, guys, what
Yes.
is this?
No, no dot is good. Okay.
What this is defining you? Right now, I'm not passing a value. I'm directly passing two keys with each other. Amit is a key and two is also a key.
Yeah.
So they directly swap the value. They directly swap the
Oh,
value. Like
oh, I
Amit,
see.
second, the second one, the value of two is Amit, and I want that the value of Amit is equal to second index value,
Two.
which is Amit. They're
Yes.
reprinting Amit. Let's remove this. Let's remove two one, second one, because I am printing the value of Amit. Over here, the value of Amit is paradox, but it
Yes.
is printing Amit because I am passing the indexing and changing the indexing with the swapping point. Let's run this code.
Error maybe. Yes. R is not defined.
Why? But when I'm putting the same thing instead of this one, it
Yes.
is showing here data.
Yeah. Double dot.
Because this, the value of this is gonna remove, vanish out. Got this one? This gonna vanish out. Let's if I remove this one, it didn't show you the sum.
Error.
Not at all.
Oh
Why?
yeah.
Because you are replacing the indexing value of Amit, not number two.
I see.
Have you got this one?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, guys, if you have any issue regarding the satin tuple and the sat tuples dictionary, you can ask right now. Guys, any query, anything you want to ask, because we
Oh,
have completed our like in the thing in the whole criteria which we have built it. The PTF, I think, format. Okay, I have not that one. Guys, guys, if you have any query regarding the topic, you can ask. I'm sharing again the screen of
no,
the
not from
syllabus.
my side.
Okay, yeah. What about Jagriti?
There's one doubt like if we have written the program, all are written step by step, or we can shuffle it like print down or some command
Yeah,
upload
you
or
can,
something
you
like that.
can, you can arrange anywhere. But think about that regarding the situation you want. Like if you putting the value up and down, that time think about that the steps which you have thinking in your mind, not according
Okay.
to the whole things.
Okay.
I'm again sharing my screen and open the timetable. So in the first one, we are nearly ending our event. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we will end up this whole thing. We have completed with this whole thing, introduction of to Python. If anyone have any query regarding this, you can ask. Guys, check out this one. If you have any query, you can ask.
No query from this slide.
Okay. What about other guy? What about you guys? Like Khalil, Ajit?
Okay, not from my side in this moment. Thank you.
What about this flow control?
No, no, this is fine. If else loop
What
and
about
while
functions?
functions.
Can you please explain about like global, local, and non-local in short?
Okay, I will explain you with one example. Right now, R is 10. R is 10, okay? And I'm defining def Amit U is equal to 50. I'm using print statement and I'm putting value of R, and in the print I'm putting value of U. Okay, guys, I'm defining this one as a normal, non-local, or we say that global over here.
This
And
is
for
common.
this one,
This is common for all, right? I mean, this
yeah,
page.
that's this is a global.
Yes,
You can take the data R and you can use in anywhere of the site because it's
yes,
global.
yes, yes,
You can define with the function global word, okay, but if you're defining that outside the body, the compile and the interpreter will directly take the value from there and run first this one and then come to the functions. Okay,
okay,
so Jagadish, see this one. I am running this code. I got a error. U is not defined. But this one. Let's comment this out and then run the code. When I'm running this code, it didn't give me any error. Why did it give me any error? Because the code is right. Let me call the function and run the code. So this one, R is 10, and I'm calling this R value in the body of some functions, and it will giving you data. It didn't give you any error. But this function is global. This variable is global. You can insert, you can take from anywhere. You can use anywhere. But U is local. If you are running this code, okay, if you are running that value of U outside the body of this function, it will give you a error. Check out. U is not
yes,
defined.
yes,
Value of function is giving you because they are in print U is under the definition of the function, and this variable is only valuable for this
local,
special function.
local one.
So we say that local one.
Yes,
Example from your side, you are a Khalid is from belonging to Bangladesh, so he is a citizen of Bangladesh. Okay, if I am the person from the America, that's mean I am belonging to America. So this is a local for me. But if I am taking this thing in the global world, that's mean I am not enough comfortable or if enough suitable for that globally. Have you got this one?
Yes, I
yes,
got it.
yes,
And when I say that non-local, that's mean I am using when we are dealing with, let me remember this one. But when we are dealing with the global one, right now I am defining global U. Now I can use U in anywhere outside the body of Amit also. That means this is a non-local. Okay, this is local. I know this is local. This is global. But right now this is not a local or not a global. This can define itself as a U plus U equal to U plus 1. Or U plus 1 is a function, you can use the same. So that's mean you are defining this whole thing as a global one. You are defining this one is not as a local, but you're defining as a non-local one. Now I can use now I can use in anywhere. And I'm running this one. Got this
51.
one?
51,
51.
yeah.
Not taking a 50. Because I am defining this thing
1.
in the global and change the whole data and
1.
then
1.
print it out. Yeah,
Yes, plus 1.
see this one. Got it, Jagriti? What is non-local?
Yeah, got it.
Okay. Let's jump again. Yeah. If you have any from here, you can ask right now.
Okay, you can proceed anything for the next page slide or
Okay, Jagriti, you didn't have any query?
No, I didn't have any query.
Okay. So data types.
no, it's fine.
All same.
Both of
Do you know about the file and link?
there is a problem. Yeah, there is a problem. I think few question.
Yeah, you can ask. Did Keshav have told you about the file handling?
To which class? Actually maybe I missed this class.
Or I think shall he was missing this one. So I will complete this tomorrow. Okay.
Oh, okay, sure. Thank you. No worries.
What about object and
Yeah,
classes?
yeah, yeah.
It
This
is
is
clear.
yeah.
Come to the advanced topic. I will told you right now.
This is not clear.
I am telling you this one. Okay, iterator. What we will meaning about that iterator? Iterator is a normal function which is inbuilt for the Python, which helping you out to iterate. Okay, what do you mean iterate? And this, I think in the whole thing when we have stateable for loop, if a statement, this is some error, iteration error, iterator error. What is that error? Can anyone tell me?
I guess due to repetition of the code.
Show an example, please. Better.
Let's
One
take an
example.
example.
Okay.
Amit. I'm normally say that what the iter functions define. Iter function is normally defined as you can use take one variable u, which is belong to iter, which is an inbuilt function. Okay, and passing my value u. So when I am pouring the data next, okay, guys, you know about the next function. This means when you change the data from one position to the next one, you easily use this thing. Okay, let's I run this code and I will tell you what is iterator. Okay, u is the not defined. Yeah, guys, I have gotten that wrong data. I'm giving error. Have you got this one right now, guys? What iterator mean? Iter mean. In the for
Yeah.
loop, you know about that. We passing the value and again one by one there is some steps to complete the whole data. Okay, so like this iteration means break down the steps in a few orders, which is defining that A over here I have defined A is equal to Amit, and I have defined U as a variable which iterate A. That means which break the every value of that A. And I am printing again next, which will break the value. Which time will break the value? Same as the for loop. For loop also do like that. If I am passing the value, like if Amit is there, and I am say that for I and range in Amit in A print I. A is not defined. Why is giving me error? Because I have commented out this whole thing. Yeah, guys, check out this one. Over here, for loop is iterating the value, dividing the value. Same concept is coming under this iter function. Have you got this one, guys?
Yes.
Halil?
Yes, please. Thank you. Yes.
So comes the point of a generators. Okay, let's take another switch point, which is which we define first. It's a generator. Okay, what do you mean generator, guys? Anyone tell me what is generators? What do you mean generator? Guys, randomly you can tell anything. Do not think about that you're saying right or wrong. Instead of that, in focusing on the point, what you are telling me and what you are have you doubt clearing your doubt or not, guys?
I just don't know about Python generator. I just know about generator, which is Gentech wala generator.
Okay. So if you know about the constructor and destructor point of view, the same things come under generator in the Python. I'm not giving you an exam, normal exam right now, but it will help you in the file when you use the file handling. That time I will show you what is the generator. In the simple language, if I am making a two class, if Amit, okay, sorry, no, giving up switching. I am defined more than that, like so defining this one instead of this, I will pass the function because I didn't have any data, and but right now it's not giving me error. But yeah, it is showing me error. So let's if pass also. Okay. There is a function which means which define itself the whole body. And you're trying to build this init function which is inbuilt in the Python. What you are trying to do, you are generating the whole data. When the when the code is running, it didn't check the whole thing. It directly comes this function and run this function and this function body, which is right now I am dealing with Amit. Amit is not defined. Why it's not defining? Because the whole body is not come under the this particular init function. And we create the init function, we define the whole data after checking the data. Not a correct syntax thing for the init function, but I'm telling this one. Have you checked this one? When you are let's comment this out, you will easily get the output. Unexpected line number 3 is that I think not passing the data, directly pass the value. Pass is giving some error. Now I will print paradox. Okay, so after running this code, it didn't show you any error because it didn't run the whole code. It didn't come the underbody of Amit and Jagu. But when I am defining this init function, I'm calling the value of that function in the body. Got it? They didn't give you any error, but it jumping over here. Again and again jumping over here. Check out. It's not jumping there, but it's jumping over here. So which thing is automatically generated, that thing comes in the generator format. Have you got it generator? What is generator? That function which is inbuilt in the whole Python libraries, or which help you to understand or to define some important function, call the same function without calling the particular function. That thing is called a generator function. Have you got this generator?
Yeah.
What about you, Khalid? Khalid?
I guess Khalil left.
You have the so shall we end up this class? The whole thing will continue tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you have any query, Ragati, you can ask.
No query.